Welcome y'all to Underdeveloped, and today we are continuing our Black Movie Month with majority Black cast and stuff about Black culture or Black history. We are doing a film that he probably should have watched, but he doesn't watch any of the Marvel movies.
No.
So he was around when all the hoopla was going on about this film.
Oh, I remember the hype.
But he never cared enough to watch it himself.
No.
Even though there was analysis, professors was analyzing this fucking film. That's how big this was. This is Black Panther, starring the late Chadwick Boseman, who we lost this year. My condolences out to him. I really loved him. I thought he was a fantastic actor.
Yeah, man, that was a shock to see him go like that.
Huge shock. I remember when I actually found out the moment when he died. I literally was coming from a job. I was doing some genie for a TV show, a reality show, Cake Boss shit, and I was helping unload equipment at my mentor, at the guy who got me the job, Phil. I was at his house unloading equipment and putting it into his storage, and I was literally on the fucking basically, those trucks and those little lifts that comes down and and I think it's like a roll, it's like a ramp, the ramp, and I was rolling the equipment off the ramp, into his shed, and when I found out Chad was on my phone, and I was literally moving the equipment off the ramp, the grip stuff off the ramp. And I was like, what is going on? And I literally felt with the equipment on me. I sort of almost died in that moment. I literally because I was so shocked. And the equipment was rolling up. I'm stupid. And I don't know why I was checking my phone, but I just was on my phone for some reason. I think it was a notification that said Jack Postman died. I'm like, this, what?
The very first, I remember when I first found out, I legit just sent you a message first, and you were like, is this real? That was the first thing I did. I was like, you need to know about this. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, did you send? I know I got it. Maybe it was you sending me the message, because I know I saw it on my... Yeah. I think,
I definitely sent you a message.
I think it was you. That's what it was. I got the notification, but I was ramping up, and I checked my phone. I'm like, what's going on? Somebody got the text me, and I saw that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, what? I didn't know this dude had cancer. And then I read it, and he had cancer.
He kept that a secret from everybody, man.
For years. I think he had cancer while filming this, which is even that's even more impressive, the fact that he's been going through this. Alright, but without further ado, we are going to get started on Black Panther. This is Nick's first time watching.
These two Grace Jones looking chicks. They on spirits.
You know Grace Jones is, right?
Open it. You serious? They won't knock again.
Ngabani.
Prince Njobu, son of Azuri.
Zimonakalise kum ukupa nguye, lomtu oti nguye.
Kungani.
He looks so confused.
Leave us. This is James. I trust him with my life. He stays. With your permission, King T'Challa.
I like the necklaces.
As you wish. At ease. Sondelam Dagama, let me see how you are holding up.
Be a real dump.
You look strong.
Glory to Bastime and good health. How's home?
Not so good. Dawit. There has been an attack. This man...
I like how they're switching in and out of African dialect.
Ulysses Claw stole a quarter-ton of vibranium from us and triggered the bomb at the border to escape. Many lives were lost. He knew where we hid the vibranium and how to strike. He had someone on the inside.
Why are you here?
What do you think?
Because I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me why you betrayed Wakanda.
I did no such thing.
Zichaza ungixelele bangubani.
Zuri. Son of Badu.
Got him.
James. James, you lied to me.
Leave him.
You lied to me like...
Surprised you know who he was, since you know he's the prince of them.
Well-
He's a prince.
I mean, do you think that the president would know every single person in the country?
Yeah, Wakanda's like a much smaller tribe, and for him to be a spy, I mean, he's a spy. I'm like, never caught wind, never. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine sending somebody from your own fleet to air you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But I can accept it. You know, I guess, you know, they can get lost to the wind.
Did you think that you were the only spy we sent here?
Why were they there, though, in the first place? That's the question. I love his outfit, by the way. I love the Black Panther outfit with
cool.
with the African Saraba on it.
Yeah, the saturate is like something about it just like really complements it.
Yeah, like it's like primal, but also royalty at the same time.
Yeah.
Like African royalty, I love it. There we go. Slow-mo look kind of choppy.
Good morning.
Not slow-mo, but a dolly.
How can I help you?
Jitters.
I'm just checking out these artifacts. You tell me you're the expert.
You could say that.
They're beautiful. Where's this one from?
The Bobo Ashanti tribe, present-day Ghana, 19th century.
For real? Or what about this one?
That one's from the Edo people of Benin, 16th century.
Now, tell me about this one.
Why are they all coming to him?
Also from Benin, 7th century.
Yeah, this is like already
Fula
important.
tribe, I believe. I beg your pardon.
It was taken by British soldiers in Benin, but it's from Wakanda, and it's made out of vibranium. Don't trip. I'm gonna take it off your hands for you.
These items aren't for sale.
How do you think your ancestors got these? You think they paid a fair price? Or did they take it like they took everything else?
So
Shots
I'm gonna
fired.
have to ask you to leave.
You got all this security in here watching me ever since I walked in. But you ain't checking for what you put in your body.
All right, mate. Let's have it. Come on, mate. Time.
I think she might not be feeling too good. Hey, somebody get some help. Come here. Call the doctor, please. Hey, please, somebody could help.
Emergency right away in the West African exhibit, please, right away.
We got it. Let's give the lady some space, please.
Step back, please, James. Step back, please.
Hey, come here. Come here, come here. It's okay. You can go, but just don't tell anyone, all right?
No. I was about to say, there's no way he was gonna let him go.
Yeah.
All right.
I had the same reaction when I first saw this too. All black film ever.
Yeah.
Like, this was $200 million to make.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most old black films don't really get all that much money to them. At least not compared to something like this.
T'Challa's basically Prince Akeem, but Prince Akeem with like a technologically.
Yeah.
You know,
If Prince Akeem was badass.
Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful. A lot of CGI.
Oh, it has to be.
First, it's the built-in set, and the rest to make up the length on CG. But blue CGI screen, not a green one.
Zuri,
You know what that is?
son of Badu,
Is that Forrest Whitaker?
to you,
Yeah.
Prince.
But you know who he is though?
What, like his character name?
Yeah.
No. I'm not all that well versed with. I barely knew who Black Panther was before the movie came out.
No, but he
Zuri, son of Badu,
you hear that name mentioned before?
to you,
Zuri, son of Badu.
Hear that name mentioned before?
Badu.
Panther.
Well, you can figure it out. I'm not gonna tell you.
Like, is Zuri the prince dude from the beginning?
Prince will now have
No?
the strength
Who was there
of the
with him?
Black Panther
Oh, so it was the spy that turned him in?
away.
Okay.
It would the film was gonna tell you, but I'm like, I was hoping if you like pick that up. Oh, they didn't say what they're doing.
The prince will now have
I
the
love that.
strength of the Black Panther. Straight away.
I love the purple robe. It looks so good. The gold. So you know what that's doing, huh?
Yeah, he just said you'll have the powers of Black Panther stripped away.
Yeah. Okay.
He literally just said that.
Well, it kind of told him it was awesome. Make sure you pick that up. And who's that guy?
Which guy?
Oh, you haven't seen Get Out, right?
I saw. Did I? I'm trying to remember if I didn't. Oh, the guy in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh. My eye was going towards the eye all the way to the left. But,
Yeah, I know what he got him, by the way. It's kind of looks like a mid-century
yeah, it's like
a medieval soldier, but
kinda like he looks
mixed with African stuff.
He looks kind of out of place.
Yeah,
just a tiny bit out of place.
Yeah.
So he just draws my eye. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude?
But no, that's
Yeah, that's the guy from Get Out, right?
Yeah. But if you didn't see Get Out, I would say we could then watch that too. You know the weird thing about it? They're already like a super like advanced civilization. Like they need magical powers from a herb too. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just overkill.
No, we should have both magic and science.
Yeah, right.
Victory in ritual combat.
Like if this is like in the real world, I would assume that the spirituality stuff is already just like tradition at this point. But since it's comic books, who knows? That's probably real.
Comes by
Well, yeah, they said the herb comes from the Panther god boss.
Or death, if any tribe
To protect.
wishes to put forth a warrior, I now offer a path to the throne.
That guy looks like Raiden.
Merchant tribe will not challenge today.
For the tribe will not challenge today.
The river tribe will not challenge today.
The mining tribe will not challenge today.
Is there any member of a royal blood who wishes to challenge for the throne?
Oh shit, little sis.
This corset is really uncomfortable. So could we all just wrap it up and go home?
Well, you just interrupted them. They probably would have been done.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, teenagers.
Oh, is that the fifth tribe? The Hidden Mountains?
Good observation. Yes. The dude look like Ashley Larry from the Chappelle Show with that white person. Yeah, they do a whole lot of blow.
Yeah. It's a cocaine tribe.
They look infinitely more savage than all the others.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Ever seen Us? But,
Yeah.
That's the
I
name.
didn't see Us, but I saw a lot of promotional for Us, so he looked familiar. I wouldn't have
Actually,
gone for
Lupita
what.
is the wife in Us too. That's his wife in Lupita, the love interest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was his wife in Us as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I never saw.
Yeah,
it.
this film has a whole bunch. This film has an all-star black cast. Like pretty much all black actors. Well, he actually blew up because of this film. But he was ready. But she was already famous, of course. She did Queen of Catway, Toy as a Slave, like so.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
This is an all black cast.
Day.
Like, this is every career maker for black people. But this is why this is such a big film.
And listen from the mountains. We have watched with this God.
And that's why we need more films like this, by the way.
As your technological advancements have been overseen by a child
Very true, but she's smart, man.
who scoffs at tradition. And now you want to
She's
hand
smart,
the
though.
nation over to this prince who could not keep his own father safe.
He said that. He went there. Surprised he didn't deck him right
We
there.
will not have it.
I would have decked him.
I said we will not have it. Oh.
I would have decked him so hard.
Mbaku, leader of the Jabari, I accept your challenge, Mbaku. Glory to Hanuman.
I just love how they keep everything tribal, but it's but it's like easy. One of the ironically, this is one of the most technologically advanced dishes in the world. Like, I gotta love that nuance, man.
Let the challenge begin.
So I like the whole setup of this nation. It seemed like in Cut America, the difference is that it's like it's more it's more dictatorial. Like everybody's just united under one monarch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. However, it's more like split amongst 5 tribes, and the 5 tribes. This is pretty much what rules Wakanda. These 5 tribes, and they try to lead their own civilizations, but they all come together to celebrate So it's kind of a mixture of monarch, but with parliament as well.
It reminds me of how the Iroquois set up their tribes.
I haven't heard Iroquois in so long. It's like social studies.
Yeah, but that's how they operate basically. Mm-hmm. It's that they would have. There's a couple of tribes that came together. They'd all operate independently, but of course there's one person that oversaw everything that was elected between them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
you can't just become a king. Like you could challenge the throne, and a whole other bloodline.
It's not
could become king.
Yeah, it's not like it's not a monarchy. It's not a dynasty thing.
But you can inherit the throne too. But you also could challenge it when a new king comes into power. So it's not just straight up like
it's not
bloodline.
It's not completely unchecked.
It's a lineage. You know what I mean? It's like different tribes can become king. So it's like a perfect mixture of parliament and monarch.
Yeah.
Which I just love. Because I gave him a challenge. It makes it that much harder for him to become king.
Yeah, he has to earn it.
Exactly. But the thing is that doesn't make sense to me though is that what did T'Challa said I don't accept your challenge.
Yeah, he can just turn it down.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was wondering about that because that would solve a lot of his problems. See, fuck it, you know what I mean. You can't challenge. But I guess the honor thing. Okay, now they box him. Well, he is.
No powers! No class! No special suitor! Just a boy! Not victory! Tell him who you are! I am Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
You can do this,
Okay, cool. Submission.
That bitch.
Come on, you! Don't make me kill you. I would rather die.
All right. Well, you say it. Kill him then.
You have fought with honor. Now yield. Your people need you.
Do they though?
What a nice guy. What a nice guy, T'Challa. Looking out for his interests. If I was Bago, I said, fuck him. I'm not taking that loss. You're either gonna kill me, nigga.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he gets him and pushes T'Challa off the cliff.
Right? Nah, but they're pretty honorable though. They're not like sideways. These are honorable people.
I now present to you
How they getting off that fucking
T'Challa.
cliff?
How did they get on that fucking cliff?
Yeah. Maybe the Jets.
Are they master climbers?
Maybe the Jets, maybe. Oh man, that's so specific. Jumping for this particular cliff.
Yeah, this tiny ass
Yeah,
little cliff
tiny
that you
little
couldn't
slip.
land on.
Yeah. And I probably fly something and you let the hatchet on you walk down on that. Are you crazy? Zamunda existed in this world?
Zamunda vs. Wakanda, the African World War.
Oh, that's like the color is. Oh, it pops out some green and purple.
Yeah, I love the way these plants look.
Yeah. This give me, this gives me the Disney movie vibes. It's the way it looks.
Well, I guess it's fitting that Marvel is owned by Disney.
Yeah, I know that.
Allow the hardship to restore the powers of the Black Panther and take
It's
you
like he's
to
drinking purple slime.
the ancestral plane.
Yeah, usually when I see a purple liquid, I think it's
You
poison.
hear that just now?
To restore the powers of the Black Panther
That looks just like
and
liquid.
take you to the ancestral plane.
That literally looks like just liquid. Vibranium.
We call
To be honest.
on you.
What if that's just weaponized vibranium, and it just strengthens it?
It probably
in the core?
is.
Yeah, but
it
they
is.
calling that though. But
Assad.
and that's the father in Civil War.
Marco.
Just beautiful cinematography, beautiful set design, beautiful scenic design. Yeah, like in Civil War flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's all from Civil War.
So is no one going to talk about how they brought in the black superhero in the movie called Civil War?
I didn't even think about that, to be honest. But Civil War just doesn't mean black. It's just like, just like...
I know, but Civil War in American context has a very specific ideas associated with it.
It is involved in the Civil War. Civil War was about that.
I know the Marvel Civil War has nothing to do with that. Even the comics had nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying, like, given the title...
Baba. Nyana one. I'm sorry. Stand up. You are a king. Into nekukhathazayo nyana. Andixonge indiraythi baba. Ubomi bakho bonke buhlala uzilungiselela ukuba yikumkani. Ndikufundisa,
I love that they really are speaking African. Yeah, they don't do these in these like movies that has like other
That is
Yeah.
not what I am
No.
talking
like
about.
they didn't speak African once in Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I am not ready to be without you. A man who has not prepared his children for his own death has failed.
I like when you speak African better. It sounds nice.
Have I ever failed you?
Yeah, their accents in English sound kind of weird. I do prefer when they're speaking their actual language.
Bakho bonke buhlala uzilungiselela ukuba yikumkani. Ndikufundisa, ndikuqeqesha. Uhleli apha ecaleni kwam. That is not what I am talking about. I am not ready to be without you. A man who has not prepared his children for his own death has failed as a father. Have I?
Like he's kind of a droopy eye.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, is this other eye fake? Because it's only blinking with one eye. Only one eye is really moving at all.
It looks like he has a stroke in that.
Yeah.
Side of his face.
Looks like it's a glass eye.
Maybe.
I want to be a great king, Baba. Just like you. You're going to struggle. So you'll need to surround yourself with people you trust. You're a good man. With a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be king. Breathe. T'Challa. Breathe. Breathe. He was there. He was there. My father. Ted, speak.
I'm standing in your house, serving justice to a man who stole your vibranium and murdered your people. Justice your king couldn't deliver.
I don't care that you brought Claw. Only reason I don't kill you where you stand is because I know who you are. Now what do you want?
I want the throne.
Hey, you, the tuna.
Y'all sitting up here comfortable. Must feel good. It's about 2 billion people all over the world that looks like us. But their lives are a lot harder. Wakanda has the tools to liberate them all.
And what tools are those?
Vibranium.
The third of the world is black.
The weapons.
Our weapons will not be used to wage war on the world. It is not our way to be judge, jury, and executioner for people who are not our own.
Not your own. The day of life start right here on this continent. So ain't all people your people?
I am not.
This is the king of Wakanda, dude. He's not the king of Africa. That's so stupid.
It is my
Yeah.
responsibility
It's a dumb
to make sure our people are safe and that vibranium does not fall into the hands of a person like you.
Africa's not a country, people. It's a continent.
You have entertained the charlatan for too long. Reject his request.
Oh, I ain't requesting nothing. Ask who I am.
You're Eric Stevens, an American black operative, a mercenary nicknamed Killmonger. That's who you are.
That's not my name, princess. Ask me, king.
No.
Ask me.
Take him away.
Ungubani, Indingu, Indidaka. Unyanaka Njobu.
Huh? Nyana Kantobu.
I found my daddy with Panther claws in his chest. You ain't the son of a king, you a son of a murderer.
The truth comes out.
Lies.
Afraid not, Queen Mother.
What? You think that Tugancho?
It's not like queen. It's not like queen. It's not like saying Queen Mother.
I'm
It
exercising
kind of
my
remind me
blood.
that the old lady
The
from
challenge for the mantles of king
Do the Right Thing.
and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother, sister.
Mother, sister, Queen Mother.
Do not do this, T'Challa.
As the son of Prince Njobu, he is within his rights.
He has no rights here.
The challenge will take weeks to prepare.
Weeks? I don't need weeks. The whole country ain't gotta be there. I just need him and somebody to get me out of these chains.
T'Challa, what do you know of this?
I accept your challenge.
Yes, bad idea. You got full of rage in his heart, and it was primed to take you down, partner.
You'll never beat T'Challa. You should have just come to the first challenge and gotten it over with.
The king will now have the strength of the Black Panther stripped away.
That whole country in the first fight, small ass population.
Facts.
Nakimi with the fly ass outfits.
Where is Agent Ross?
I locked him in the office. He's not going anywhere.
This is your last chance. Throw down your weapons, and we can handle this another way.
I lived my entire life waiting for this moment. I trained, I lied, I killed, just to get here. I killed in America, Afghanistan,
You know, I do this in shape.
Iraq. I took life from my own brothers and sisters right here on this continent. And all this death, just so I could kill you.
Told you. He's like seriously primed to take it up. He's been waiting for this. This is his moment. Make it count, sister.
Biggie.
Let's do this. Like Brutus. Look at the aggression.
Yeah. You can see in his spell.
Yeah. The swings. He's out for blood, yo.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if T'Challa shares that same anger. Excuse me. Should have stabbed him right there.
Yeah.
This dude, you gotta put him down quickly. You can't fuck around. Stop showing mercy. The problem is showing mercy, and he's not showing none. That's why, you know what I mean? It is what it is. He's slicing him up. T'Challa could have won.
Yeah, you got one right there.
Yeah, right there and then when you had him. He showed mercy.
This is for my father.
Sorry, don't!
I am the cause of your father's death, not him. Take me.
Technically, this is his father. The father's the cause of the father's
I'll
death.
take you both up with chains.
Right, he knew him.
Yeah, he did.
He knew him. That's his uncle.
Yeah.
He knew him.
Yeah, because they're all cool before, remember?
Yeah. That must have been emotional. It's really the father that's supposed to be honest. The father when they sicked him on him. The father's when they killed him. It's his pops, you know what I mean? And the pops is long dead already. He's already dead.
Is this your game? Huh?
The only reason why he won because he showed mercy, dude. You didn't win fairly. But in the real world, what's not fair? You know what I mean?
Who's about to lead you into the future?
I like this fight because one is obviously from a privileged royalty background.
Yeah.
And the others is from like, I have to do what I gotta do to survive. There's no weakness out here. It's straight up cold-blooded murder. You know what I mean? So he's not taking it, and that's why he has the upper hand here. This is a good fight. What did he say?
He's supposed to protect you to the future.
Come on!
The Black Panther, who's supposed to lead you into the future.
Come on, brother!
Is there nothing that can be done?
Him? He's supposed to protect you.
Or is there nothing the king could have done?
Yeah.
He about to do the John Cena? Yeah, her son is down in front of her face. Just like that.
Nah, I'm your king.
We have to go now. Big Mother, let's go.
She's not queen no more. Well, ruthless, murderous American is now the king of the most dangerous country in the world.
Yep.
This is gonna be good. It's in the basement.
The time has come
It looks
for
different.
you to
The
come
sun is
home
up.
and be reunited with me. Kuba, why didn't you bring the boy home?
I wasn't even his home to begin with.
Why, Baba?
He was born out in America.
He was the truth I chose to omit. You were wrong to abandon him. I chose my people. I chose Wakanda. Our future depends. You are wrong!
An excuse.
All of you are wrong!
Yep.
To turn your backs on the rest of the world!
Absolutely.
We let the fear of our discovery stop us from doing what is right. No more. I cannot stay here with you. I cannot rest while he sits on the throne. He is a monster of our own making. I must take the mantle back. I must.
King
I must right these wrongs.
Now he has a duty to right his family's wrongs.
Now he actually has like a motivation.
Yes, finally.
You have a blanket.
Take your beads. Personally, I like the gold one better. Like, that's just cheaper. Like the string in this little, you know.
The Black Panther lives. And when he fights for the fate of Wakanda, I will be right there beside him.
Yes, we lie.
I'm in too.
Why?
You're gonna need all the help
Why are you even in this movie?
Go home.
Are you done? Are you done?
Could you give me and Lord Mbako a moment?
Like the thing is, they like, and I like that you have like no reaction because in theaters, people's laughing at these moments. Like when he's like, feed it to my children or are you done? Everybody started dying laughing because you have like no reaction to any of these jokes. You're like, what?
Man, what jokes?
Like him to say, "Are you done?" or
Yeah,
"Oh, I feed to my children." Like in the theaters when I watched this, everybody was dying laughing to this to when he was saying shit like that. And other times in the open, like, what are those? Everybody was dying laughing, but you have like not laughed at any of these. Not really. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
it's wildly amusing.
Yeah,
it's not like laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, like your residence is like not interested. like everybody, when I was in theaters watching, everyone was dying laughing at those moments. He's like, "Are you done? I feed to my children." And it was like, "Oh," and he said, "Now we are vegetarians." Everybody started dying laughing.
Like, to be honest, like at least that one was like kind of funny. Like this is, I didn't think the Already Done thing was kind of funny. Was funny at all. That was just kind of
done. Like, are you? So that's the way he said it. Are you done? It's like almost like a meme. Like, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? I don't know. And T'Challa's like the only not funny MCU main character.
Yeah, he has like no sense of humor at all.
Considering paid.
Please allow my mother to stay here.
No harm will come to her. I give you my word.
Everything is on schedule.
And the spy's been alerted.
Yes. Some resistance to our new mission, but the war dogs in London, New York, and Hong Kong are standing by.
We'll strike there first. The others will come around.
What do they? Oh, so he trying to just take over. He said, "Yo, black people all over the world just take over all these governments."
Yeah,
fuck it. And you know they don't deserve it. Even some of those countries don't deserve it.
Find out exactly.
And like, you know, wow.
Yeah.
Basically, he's trying to cause a paradigm shift. He's trying to cause a paradigm shift. Because we are like, you know what I mean, in the lower class. We are the minorities. He's trying to make them, us the powers, and they're the impoverished.
Yeah.
He's trying to switch the tides.
That's literally what he's trying to do.
I love to see that plan just come to fruition, man. I'm mad this is about to be over. Like, I would actually love to see this plan actually come, you know what I mean, come to life. Oh, he probably used the kinetic energy or some shit.
Yeah.
He lives.
The doctor! What's up?
What's
I
up?
know you're dead. And as you can see, I am not dead. All that challenge shit is over with.
No. You can't just speak all the rules now.
Nah.
You won by the rules, now you gotta lose and throw him by the rules. He's not dead and he did not yield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty clear that those are the only ways you're going to be king.
Yep, you are not king anymore, man.
Hands in the air, carry out the mission.
No. First, they can't do that. He's not king. Then we could end right there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Nice. Nicer. Wow, that shit's
Well,
powerful.
they're dead.
Yep, he just killed him. Murder!
Who's the murderer now, asshole?
Yeah, those are just superhero movies, man. They always do this shit.
Oh no.
Okay, all out war. He should have decided. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's a civil war now.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is the civil war.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. They got Rhino's bitch.
Now we look at the got on.
Yeah, they got armor on them.
Yeah, metal plate.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's a good fucking movie, man. I'll keep it right. And I'm liking it even more now. Watching it fully for the third time. Yeah. That's pretty powerful.
Damn.
That's counteracting the nanites that make the suit. Well, he is like less than a panther and more of a jaguar.
Kinda.
Could have spots on him.
Yeah.
What's up, princess?
You'll never be a true king.
You about to kill a little girl, you asshole. This really does not give a fuck. Yeah, he has to get dealt with, man.
Yeah, he don't give two shits.
He's pretty much a dictator, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cause dictators sometimes starts off as like radical and stuff like that. They have a good cause, then they just get lost.
Yeah, they take things way too far.
Yeah.
Let power go to their head.
And that's him. That's why he's the villain.
Yeah, but he didn't even let the power go to his head. He was kind of already like that. Remember?
Well, yeah, because he's been experiencing life in America for years, so it makes sense why he's like already in that state. Like they couldn't have that arc in one movie.
Yeah. Like this is already quite a bit for one movie.
Yeah, they should have split 2 movies in my opinion.
Yeah.
And actually have time for him actually making changes as king to make his comeback that much more triumphant.
I would love to see this as a miniseries. I feel like they make something really good out of this.
Yeah. And I think that's what and I think doing something similar with the Justice League, Zack Snyder. Actually, I heard it because the movie alone is gonna be like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
So what they think about was making like a miniseries, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So they should have done the same thing, huh? Or it's survive like Avengers, you know? Part 1 and Part 2. That's fire. I love that. And that night just coming.
Yeah, my brain don't work in this shit, bitch.
Oh yeah.
I don't need a suit to kill you. Your reign is over. You set up here safe and protected. You want to see us become just like the people you hate so much.
Facts.
Divide and conquer the land estate. Now, I learned from my enemies. Beat them at their own game. You said...
No, you're just doing what they do.
Yeah.
I don't need a suit to kill you. Your reign is over. You set up here safe and protected. You want to see us become just like the people you hate so much. Divide and conquer the land estate. Now, I learned from my enemies. Beat them at their own game. You have become them. You will destroy the world, Wakanda included. The world took everything away.
Yo, he's really good in this scene. Chadwick. I just love the way he's saying his lines. So much like, passion.
I feel like this is the most believable I really got out of this performance here.
Yeah, but I think he's been dope throughout the whole movie. But yeah, I see where you're coming from.
I don't need a suit.
Because now he has passion. You know what I mean? Now he knows his journey.
You set up here safe and protected.
He feels
what he has to do.
He feels like truly confident in what he believes.
Yeah. Jabari!
Surrender now! You have 3 seconds to lay down your weapon. 1, 2.
I respect that he chose the side though.
Yeah.
Jabari! Yes, I saw him coming. God, he's strong. Is that already Black Panther him? Is that Black Panther him already? Yo, this nigga straight took on one hand, dude.
Yeah. I can't figure it would show up though.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
It's his country too. Didn't they have a civil war without him?
Also, it would just be weird to put that much screen time on him without having him show up at the end.
I love these two together, man. They're like two opposite sides of one coin, man. They could have been, close in like a different light, man.
Possibly.
And that's what makes it good. Yo, what end fight scene of a Superman movie have an all-out war, civil war, nonetheless?
Yeah, honestly, this gives you kind of Braveheart vibes of List of Violence.
I didn't see Braveheart. That's something that I probably should see.
That's not in any other country.
Yeah.
This is it for you, cousin.
Yep, they are cousins.
Yeah.
They are related. Right in the chest.
Right in the chesticle.
It's gonna be sad in his Death Chronicle.
My pop said Wakanda was the most beautiful thing you ever seen. He promised he was gonna show it to me one day. You believe that? Kid from Oakland running around believing in fairy tales.
He's so honorable to T'Challa.
Yeah.
There's so much class.
Come on, girl, now let him get out those sentences.
And mercy. Well, that's convenient, Olivia.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful sunset. Very Lion King-esque.
It's beautiful.
See, Anna. They actually showed him what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
The sunsets.
Maybe we can still heal you. Why?
Because he shows mercy.
So you can just lock me up?
Simple ass bitch.
Nah.
He probably should. He is a war criminal at this point.
Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
Your ancestors. Did any Wakandans get sold into slavery?
I have no idea. Probably not, because remember, they're kind of locked from the world.
I kind of doubt it.
Kind of locked in the world. Yeah. He pulled it out and died.
Mm-hmm.
So honorable. Damn, so close. He might as well finish this, bro. We're so close.
Thank you. You saved me.
Yeah, she's like the real hero of this film, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alicia.
She motivated everybody to stand up, do what's right. She was right from the jump.
She was effectively leading the resistance.
Yeah, and she was helping people all over the world by herself.
Yeah, she was. She was absolutely.
She kicks ass.
Yeah.
She saved the child's life. She's the one that stole the herb. Like, she's the real hero in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a damsel.
I almost died. Stay.
No.
I think I know where you can still fulfill your calling. Please stay.
So they're back together.
Yeah, but I think no.
Hey guys, so this is the review for Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Being that this is the first time you saw this, Nick, what are some of your thoughts?
I thought overall it was a pretty good movie. I felt like they just shoved a lot of stuff into it. I would like to see this like across like maybe 2 movies or maybe like a little mini series. I feel like you could have like had something really, really powerful if you just like spread out a bit more.
What exactly you felt they should have spread it out?
Really, like I think like the thing that I like most about this movie is like the political aspect to Wakanda. Basically, how Wakanda wants to be seen around the world. Basically, just like, hey, we can do this thing, we can do that thing. It's like you have all these different ideas brewing. You have different factions very clearly just coming at odds with each other. And I thought it was an interesting answer to it. And there really wasn't a lot of that. At least not as much as I would like to be.
Yeah, because the conflict is something that seemed like it's been brewing under the surface for like a long time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like this third act was literally a outright civil war for the heart of Wakanda.
It's one of the least bloodiest wars in history.
Yeah, word. And then the king, with someone with advanced technology, with the king being incapacitated, God knows where. Killmonger was a great villain.
Yeah,
I just wish we had more time with him as the ruler of Wakanda to see this paradigm shift,
like
to make his return much more complicated.
His rule as Wakanda is very rushed.
Yeah, very rushed and very short-lived.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that, and that's where like the movie could have been extended into like a 3 hour. Why not make it 3 hour epic? Lord of the Rings was like almost 4 hours.
It's 2.5 hours anyway. Might as well. You know what I
mean? Might as well make it 3.5 hours. Like
might as well make it a 3 hour movie.
Dark Knight was 2 hours and 45. Lord of the Rings was like damn near 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck it. But the fact that you limited it to 2.5 hours kind of diminished the movie a little bit.
One thing that kind of bugs me about, this movie, specifically T'Challa himself, I feel like he doesn't really have much of a motivation for a good chunk of this movie.
Oh yeah. That was one of the first problems I had when I watched this for the first time. I'm like, every character is literally more interesting than T'Challa.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, like, this could have been called Nakia. Marvel's Nakia, and I mean, that'd have been great.
Or hell, make it Marvel's Wakanda.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. It's Wakanda.
Yeah, right? I mean, so much better, because what's interesting is not really just T'Challa. What's interesting is
everything around
the
him.
Country, yeah. It should be called Marvel's Wakanda.
Yeah.
The story of Wakanda. Thank you for watching this with us. And again, if you like this reaction and this video, leave a thumbs up. All the good stuff, like, subscribe, noti bell, hit at the end of the video, click on the links to our other reviews and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. It's interesting there. And as always, stay tuned. And this concludes it.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever, baby.
Wakanda forever.
We're safe for the time being. Hey, don't eat those. They're made of lies. See?